So it's kickoff time tomorrow. Argentina versus Spain. And I hate to be a party pipper to anyone that's looking forward to this match. But it baffles me how people can't see a ritual that's right in front of their nose, especially in this day and age. In the midst of these rituals carried out here on Earth, there's always a pagan or a Greek god, which they say is mythology. But how can it be mythology if they require rituals, if they require to be worshipped in this day and age? I've already done the videos on Apollo and Artemis 1 and Artemis 2, and then you've got Artemis 3 coming in 2027, and then, if we're still here, Artemis 4 coming in 2032. And yeah, this has already all been arranged, guys, and we just seriously need to think about this. If it was all mythology, why would they need worshipped? And that brings me to this big one that's happening tomorrow. And I already done a video on the advertisement leading up to FIFA World Cup, which, as you can see, has nothing to do with football. There's a kickoff, but it seems to be the kickoff point for all of these things occurring that surround the footballer in the image. So from the advertisement perspective, I already had an inkling that this was going to be a ritual, but then I saw an image that just completely confirmed it. It was this one. So remember, tomorrow is July the 19th, and that is the kickoff for the finale, the Argentinian versus Spain match. And there's something about that number 19. There really is, because in this image, Yamal is getting bathed by Messi 19 years ago, when Messi is 19 years of age and Yamal is 3 months old. Yamal being the player of Spain and Messi being the Argentinian player. Also, both players on their jerseys are the number 10. I mean, is this a bath that young 19-year-old Messi is giving him, or is it a baptism? Seems very, very prophetic to me. What do you think? What do you think about it? Shot was taken for a charity. Just seems to be too much to be a coincidence. The finale of the World Cup is happening on the 19th, and this picture was taken 19 years ago when Messi was 19 years old, bathing the 3-month-old player. Like, it's just for a charity shot. Like, it's too strange to be coincidences. And of course, tomorrow's game is being held in New York City. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, New York seems to be pretty central for, well, all the main goings on in the world right now. And people who know that watch scripture, that there is one very biblical dark fact behind that, why America is the center of all at the moment. From the advertisement, the poster that I showed you guys a while back, I'm sure that most switched on awake people can see that this was in fact a ritual. And let's jog our memories for a moment. 2 years ago, there was this image that Adidas had released for the FIFA World Cup, with this image of a goat. This goat image, well, we know that goats are extremely satanic. Quick Google search would tell you that one, guys. And if you're even more awake, you'll know that Donald Trump has a goat in his house. A goat statue, a golden goat statue that has dollar bills with his face on it. You couldn't write this stuff, but hey, I'm sure it's all very, very innocent. Nothing to see here. I don't mean to go off track from the football, because I know how you were all loving me telling you that it's one big ritual so much when the match is tomorrow. But I saw articles last week that said Donald Trump went against the federal government in America, and he has gone and printed off $1 coins with what? Yes, his mug on the front of them, which is completely illegal and unlawful, but he wouldn't do anything illegal or unlawful, right? He's not the lawless one, is he? Well, I hope you all enjoy the performance tomorrow. A ritual set up for Greek gods, same as the Rockets. There's always pagan Greek gods in the mist, and then they'll go, oh, it's mythology. Why would they need all these rituals if it was mythology? It's the same as Donald Trump and Netanyahu naming all their operations in this war biblical names. That was all just coincidence too, I suppose. Israel had Samson, Trump had Operation Midnight Hammer, Operation Epic Fury, all biblical. all the fertility rituals for Apollo and the Greek goddess, Artemis, which I've already done videos on if you want to go back on my profile. I mean, come on. Tomorrow is just one big ritual and one big distraction, one big performance, in my opinion, for the modern day Roman Empire to keep everybody looking one way while it falls. And you know something else? On July the 15th in 2025, Donald Trump took the World Cup back to the Oval Office. He basically stole it. The players were meant to take it. But he was there, he was cheering louder than everyone else, and he took it. Then a photograph of Trump with the players taking all the victory from them during their moment. You can see the big ball statue with Saturn in the middle. Put a picture up with Freya's there, the big golden sphere. You know, all Saturn symbolism leads us to Abaddon, who is the king of the bottomless pit. And in Greek, his name is none other than Apollyon. There's really a fondness of Greek gods surrounding all these rituals, isn't there? From the rockets to the World Cups. If you want to look up Abaddon, or Apollyon, whatever you want to call him, check out Revelation 9, verse 11, I believe. I don't know if you guys know about this, but in Greek, for Saturn, the word is actually Kronos. And Kronos was around during the Golden Age, and he was actually overthrown by his son, Zeus. I'm sure you're all familiar with Zeus. Golden Age was a time where men and titans lived together. Listen, you couldn't write this stuff, guys. I actually looked up this article about Messi and the Yamal photo, and it actually says the match between Messi and Yamal tomorrow, aka Argentina and Spain, will be a clash of the titans. The fallen angels are laughing at you all. Anyway, when Cronus was imprisoned by Zeus, he was imprisoned in a place called Tartarus, which is in 2 Peter. It's only mentioned once in the Bible, and it means hell, the great abyss. Peter was in fact saying that the fallen angels, when they came down to mix with the daughters of men, ended up in Tartarus, the great abyss, or hell, whatever way you want to put it. They ended up there until, according to Enoch, I think it's 1 Enoch, God put judgment upon them, and they had to watch the destruction of their loved ones who were being bound into the depths of the earth for judgment. It's all very interesting stuff, but I believe that's why you see this symbol all over the FIFA World Cup. And that's what the Antichrist AI technology is about, trying to bring forth the king coming out of this pit. CERN played a massive role in this too, by the way, and it's now shut off for the next 4 years. Just another coincidence, I suppose. If you're watching the game tomorrow, keep your eyes open. These things are no longer hidden in plain sight. In fact, they're barely hidden at all. No matter how much you enjoy football, don't sleep. We are here to glorify Jesus, and we will be glorified in the next life. God bless you all.